It's like the journey of working out, period. When you start working out, it sucks. Trust me, I'm at that period now at the beginning where it sucks. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I ask myself every day, why am I doing this marathon? Why? But every single day I come back, it's a little bit more confidence. I find a little bit more growth in it. It becomes a little bit easier. But it's uncomfortable now. It's uncomfortable. But I know outside your comfort zone is where change takes place. So I am good in positive situations to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and rejection, man. But the word rejection, what is rejection, right? Like, let's think about it. I don't know the definition of it. Of course, we know what it means, right? It means that you said no, or maybe, you didn't get a job, or you got cut from a team, whatever it may be. But how I think about rejection, and this is how I think about it, and this is with my faith, with my belief in God. This is a quote that I always say, and I always remind myself every time I'm rejected. Man's rejection is God's protection, right? Man's rejection is God's protection. And I always think, if I could see the future of my life, right, I would understand that that rejection was necessary to protect my life. One of my prayers that I pray is the prayer for protection. That's my main prayer that I pray. And I understand that the world's going to have to say no. I understand that there's going to be opportunities that have to say no. I understand that there's going to be so many scenarios in my life that have to produce the word no, because the protection in my life, the protection that I want for my family's lives is necessary. And I always tell myself that. So rejection isn't a bad thing. I always feel like rejection is protecting you, is strengthening you. Sometimes it takes rejection in order to build something inside of you, right? If it wasn't for the rejection of the NFL to my life, I wouldn't have never walked into the purpose for my life, the avenue for the purpose to live my life. Understand that. So that rejection was a blessing. That rejection was a blessing. That rejection was needed. So I don't take it personal when people reject me. I don't take it personal when the word no happens. Just no. Okay, cool. I understand that it wasn't meant for my life at this moment, or it might not be meant for my life ever. But I'm not going to sit there and let this make me less confident about myself. I understand that certain doors have to close so you can go to the right door to open that door. Because if you open the first door, you might not ever get to the door that's meant for your life, right? Certain detours have to happen so you can get on the right path for your life. Because if every path was open and you chose the path that you wanted, maybe that path would have led you to a place of destruction. So maybe that acceptance was really destroying your life. And maybe that rejection was really protecting your life. That's something to think about. Because I know that I had a lot of exception in my life that destroyed my life at a point. So think about that, all right? Rejection isn't always a bad thing. But like I said, that's perspective. And that's something that you got to control. Man, like, y'all got to stop thinking so much, man. You got to stop, like, taking certain things so personal so much. Like, all right, cool. Rejection, you rejected me? All right, cool. Only thing you can say is no. You know, it's like I tell that to teenagers a lot. You know, I'll be like, only thing she can say, like, you can ask her out, only thing she can say is no. Okay, cool. You got it over with. No, she don't like you. All right, cool. Move on with your life, right? Learn how to be rejected early. Learn the word no, right? No. Let the word no don't have so much power in your life, right? Let the word no, and unless in certain situations now. Now, when somebody tells you no, then it should have some power in your life if it's certain situations. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I want to be clear with that. Especially when you're trying to force yourself upon somebody, or, you know, trying to take something from somebody. That no should mean a lot of power to you. But as far as like things like you're trying to, you know, dreams and visions, all XYZ, like, who cares, man? Just keep pushing, keep living, keep progressing, keep smiling. Stop stressing. And that's what life is about. And just think, if I would have surrendered to my fear, speaking in front of people or all these things, I would have never shared my story, or never if I wouldn't have the fear of just trying to change my life, like if I would have never overcame that fear, because that's scary, man. Change is scary. I understand that. Change is very fearful, because change, you lose a lot of things with change. A lot of things happen when change takes place, you know. A lot of negativity happens when positive things happen in your life also. But I just think about, like, if I would have never found the strength and the courage to overcome that. And you got to realize this fact. Fear is not from God, man. God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. He doesn't do that. So where is fear coming from? You know, he doesn't give us that spirit of fear. Let's get it.